guys, welcome back to my channel. Who is here? This is Ruby coming again with another one of my weekly video. If you are a new subscriber to this channel, we always come here once a week to just talk random stuff that comes into our head. And if you're ready to sit and just listen to me speaking my mind, welcome, So yeah, I am going to be doing my makeup while I'm doing this video, and yeah, I don't want that music, it's distracting me. I'm going to do my makeup while I'm doing this video. And guys, so today it's just going to be one of those random days that I'm here sitting minding my own business, and of course my camera is on and I'm going to be talking. So today I'm going to be giving a topic regarding something that I have seen trending. Like, it's been trending for quite some time on on YouTube, and I have seen that there is something that doesn't rub me the right way. And I'm sure some of you might be watching this kind of videos that I'm gonna talk about in this channel, because as you know that my channel is usually based on I just usually say in my channel that, you know, date whoever you like whoever likes you. Black women, like, we don't have as many black men who are ready to date us and ready to to make families with us, and most of them are not really stepping up in the community and being, you know, being the men that we actually want them to be. And that's why in most cases, because of the mistreatment that most women in Africa have gone through, and, you know, people are tired, you know, the women are randomly like baby mamas. The babies are running all over the place with no fathers to look after them. And you will find that most women, I say in most of the time in my videos that, for me, I honestly feel like in most cases it is our fault, because we give these men so much power to come and trample over us. And I feel like it's because we do not know our worth as African women, and that is why we open our space. We bring these men into our lives. We make really wrong choices when it comes to choosing a man, and that is why they probably, we are supposed to be the weakest, the strongest of the strongest, but we have become weak when it comes to this, you know, choosing the people we love, we want to bring into our space. You know, we open ourselves and we let these men come and you know, mistreat us all sorts of way. And you find that most African I'm supposed to be doing my makeup, but then again, see, I'm being carried away. So yeah, you see that in most cases we have really bad choices when it comes to the men we choose, and sometimes we choose the wrong ones. I have told you again and again in my videos that there are a couple of really nice African men. Even on YouTube, there's a lot of black love that is going on YouTube, and they're just promoting positivity when it comes to black love, because we lack these positive marriages, positive relationships who are, you know, molding, like showing the children or the young generations on how to be, you know, or how to conduct relationships. And in most cases, I've seen a couple of black love here on YouTube, and I love watching and I love supporting this, because I told you guys in some of my videos that I didn't experience that growing up. Like, I came from a very broken home, a very broken family. So for me, I knew that even my mother, because she was so broken, so, you know, damaged, she always told us, whenever we see men, we have to run. Like, you have to run whenever you see men. So in my lifetime, as I was growing up, obviously I saw all African men as these monsters whose work is never to protect us or to guard us, or even to guard our purity and us just as a women. Their work was to destroy us, like to make us have as much babies as possible as they go, you know, because they know that we are weak, and they actually take advantage of that weakness. Sometimes some of us are weak, as I said earlier. So even me, as I was growing up, I told you guys that I didn't have very good role models when it comes to men in my life, and that is why this fueled my desire to date men from other ethnicities, and that is why I dated. I told you guys that I sought out in dating other ethnicities. And even in I'll just be honest with you guys, in the African, let no African woman, I'm not sure whether there's any African woman, especially Kenyans, and you know, the girls, there's something to do with some status quo, or you are regarded as high class or posh or whatever when you are dating a white man. And I know, I'm saying this because I have been there, so I know how it feels. Because even me, I was always looking at the girls who had white men, you know, as, you know, better than, you know, because of also how the society viewed these women. Because in most cases, you'd find that I'll go in a supermarket in Kenya and I'll be treated like basically poo-poo, you know. They'll be like, even the customer service, they'll be giving me my change and throwing it, you know, at me, and, you know, no thank you, no please come again, nothing. And I'll be like, people are just rude. But the minute they saw me, as I was dating this guy, the minute they saw me with a white man next to me, like I'm something to be admired, and they look at me like I'm walking with gold besides me or something like that. So even me, when I was, you know, every black woman is obviously sorting out into dating out, because in our minds, I feel like probably it's because we have been, okay, to be honest, it's a bit of brainwash, that we only feel like there's a wow factor in dating a white man. And even if you think I'm lying, guys, go and have a look at the interracial couples channels in YouTube here. Look at the video statistics, the people who watch Jamie and Nikki, the people who watch Patricia and Bright YouTube channels, the people who used to watch the Null Knives videos, or the people who even used to watch any, like Shania Beckford. Look at how much the women are flocking into their videos, and you find that the minute they upload a video has like 500,000 views, 1 million views. And then all of a sudden, now that they do not date, like for example, Shania Beckford, she broke up with that white man that she was dating, and obviously it was an ugly breakup, and she even opened up here on YouTube talking about it. Go and look at her channel views now. Has it dropped or has it risen? From the time she had that white man with her, what is it that the women, especially, okay, look at, first of all, let's just even not go far. Let's go to the Null Knives. Go to that channel. From the time that Justin was in that channel, they were obviously interracial couples who are blogging with their children and everything. And look at how much black women were flocking into this channel to watch them. They had like more than 500,000 views, more than 1 million, or even 300,000 views in 1 week. And now that this woman, Justin, left this woman, go and look at her views. She's got no views. She's got like 7,000, 8,000 views per video upload. And even Jamie and Nikki, look at this woman and how much views they have, even how much subscribers they have. They have like 1.5 million subscribers right now, or going 1.6. And look at how much they have views, and they are very popular because they are a couple. It's a black and white affair. And most video statistics, even Jamie himself said that the most women who are watching are from Africa, and the most women who are watching are black women. Yes. And I don't know the reason why, like, there is such a hype when it comes to interracial. Like, sometimes, you know, I used to, like, for me, when I started this this channel, I started when I was with my ex, and I automatically, because I was like sitting down and watching these videos like religiously, you know, the interracial couples videos, I was sitting there and I was like, just like, you know, like just gloating over them and just wishing, oh yeah, like they found love, and oh, look at their mixed babies, how they are running around, oh look how ever so cute. Listen guys, no bashing. I didn't say anything wrong about Nikki's children. They are actually really beautiful children, and Nikki herself is very beautiful. I know that there are so many of her viewers who might come into this video and might look at this video, but I'm just asking that To be honest, okay, now I'm coming from a point where I have dated interethnically, interracial. I've dated a white man, and when I was dating a white man, and I had a couple of videos with him that by now I've already brought them down, I saw a lot of people were actually commenting in my videos, and there were so many people who are against interracial dating. The people who actually think that God created us different races for a reason, that we should not interbreed. There are people who actually think like this. They think that if actually God wanted all of us to be mixed, he could have created mixed race all over the place, but because he wanted the diversity and he wanted us to be of like to uphold this different ethnicity, to make it, this is how he created it to be, and this is how he intended it to be. There are people who actually reason out like this, and so many people came into my channel, and some were black men who are actually bashing me for actually choosing to even date outside. They were saying that I'm sleeping with the enemy, and which is another story for another video, because for this I do not understand, because at the end of the day I feel like all of us black people, we have been brainwashed in one way or the other. Because if a black man is gonna come into my video and bash me for dating a white man, how is it that now it is okay for you to go seeking after a brown skinned woman with a slick hair, with no nappy head? How is it that me now I'm getting bashed for dating a white man, and you have a past to date you are saying that these white men are enemies, yet you are going bedding their women? Aren't you dating white women as well? You are doing so, is it? Aren't you not finding slick hair more appealing? Aren't you not making so many videos here bashing black women and saying that they are not womanly enough? Aren't you not going around and saying what these women are and how pathetic and how... Yo, listen up. I think that there is something to do with brainwashing. I used to get a lot of critics in my channel. It's not, and most of the girls who are dating interracially, they usually say, we don't care what you think. We do not care. So long as I found love, I found love. We don't care what you come and whatever. You know, you're just jealous because we found love. In one way or the other, I think this is correct. I think they are right in one way or the other. But in another way, I used to be in there, and I used to actually look at this, the comments, as people are bashing me and people are not happy for me. But when I came out, it took me coming out the interracial relationship for me to actually open my eyes and look at it into a way like, what is the hype about it? Like, why? Like, for me, honestly, I'm gonna be honest, guys. In my videos, I'm 100% honest. Because of the bad mistreatments I had in my childhood, and even with black men that I have come across, I crossed the line. When it came to dating, I didn't want to give a day in time to any black man. In my last video I made about me going out with Nigerian men, that is how open I have been. And some of you I saw were like, oh, you black men, you be going around sleeping with all these nasty men and sleeping with all these white men, and then after they've rejected you, then you are running back to the black men. You have your say, you have your opinion, you can shove it in your anus. Now I am saying my opinion. Listen to my opinion. You know, guys, let me just interrupt myself. Usually I sit down and laugh at my own jokes. If you don't find my jokes funny, I sit down and laugh at my own jokes. So that's why when I say something that I think is funny, I'm the first one to laugh at myself. Yeah, so I used to get a lot of comments, and I was always thinking that these people are actually just hating on me and they are not happy for me. It took me dating one white man who obviously the relationship was not successful. It took me dating this man for my eyes to open, to actually even consider reviewing those comments that I saw, and actually be open to it, and actually think that, oh, wait a minute, there is something that has been done into the black community to have brainwashed us and to make us think. Like, for example, there is a lot of of black relationships in here on YouTube, and you will never find this black relationship having so much hype and so much people queuing and sitting down to watch them religiously as compared to the interracial couples. You will never. And in most cases, you see that, you see, for me, honestly, I want to celebrate black love as much as possible, because for me, I think that it is something that has been looked down upon, and it's something that has been known as something that doesn't even exist. And when I look at mostly the brainwashing and how people, as we have succumbed into it, because in most cases you see that even people like Shania, she's still kind of little having this mentality of all black men are the same, and all black men treat their women like dogs, just the same way as I used to, or even now a little bit still have the mentality, as we can never find anybody in our community who can actually love us. So that is why we are out dating outside. And you find that even most of the time someone is gonna come into this video and saying that I'm only talking like this because I was dumped, or because my relationship didn't work and now I am feeling salty and jealous. Like, for example, guys, in Nikki's videos, she actually spoke about it, and she said that she was not specifically just going out there to look for a white man. In my case, I was never giving any black man a chance. I know that I dated a couple of them that were actually didn't act right, but that's a story for another time. But let's just say that even when I was scrolling through dating website, or for example, let's go basic, when I was skipping through Tinder, I was never clicking yes to any black man, I was never, just recently I started clicking yes, not because, it's because my mentality, I'm starting to open my mentality a little bit and starting to get out of that brainwash that, we are so much brainwashed, because I don't see the hype. I really don't see the hype. I'm not saying that you go out, you don't have to, I'm not saying don't go dating white men. You can date whoever love you. But where I find a problem is when you close your territory totally. And I know you can have preference as much as you want, because everybody can have preference. But it just doesn't rub me the right way when someone is going strategically. Like, for example, there is one girl in YouTube here, I think she's called Rachel Otieno, and she's Rachel in Enric or something like this. I used to watch her video religiously, but there was just some cliche, or I don't know, there was just something I could not point a finger in it, in this relation, in the way she portrayed the relationship, the way she portrayed it as compared to the way the man portrayed it. Like, even when she's posting with him, even when the way she's like just, I don't know, guys, but listen, I know I'm ranting up and down, but let's just go. I feel like the way she portrayed that relationship, or the way she portrays it, I don't know, there's just something, as compared to Nikki, as compared to I know there's a lot of interracial relationships here in YouTube, and this girl, she's from Kenya, and I know where she's coming from because I was there. I swear there is a lot of brainwashing, and there is a lot of I wouldn't call it self-hate, because I don't believe that if somebody chose to date outside it's self-hate, but there's just something that goes deep, because I think that in most cases we watch a lot of soap operas from Mexico. We watch all this beautiful Alejandro and Mariana, and the kissing scene and the slick hair. You find my little niece is already feeling like, oh, she's got so nice hair. So when we grew up, we don't want what we have. We want what we've seen. Like, they have made it a point to make us look at what we have as not good enough, to go out there to feel like we are going to be laughing and actually fetishizing over white men like crazy. And guys, when I say this because I was there. We have such fetish. I'm not even calling it something that we have preference. It's almost like a fetish. Because explain to me exactly the reason why A woman, so many women will be flocking to watch an interracial couples channel, so many women, and then when they break up and this woman is making videos alone, nobody is watching her. Like few people are watching her. Explain to me that. If it is not loathing and fantasizing and wishing and wanting and just really desperate and like, "Oh, I want what they have so badly, like really, oh, you are so lucky to have this man." Oh, when I was dating my man, my ex, I got random videos, random messages from women all over the place, black women asking me, "Girl, you are so lucky to have him. Tell us exactly how you met him. I want him." I had one girl, I'm not mentioning her name, she specifically chased after me to ask me exactly how I found my ex, so that she can find a man as well. To cut the long story short, I gave her the instructions on how to find this, the whatever. And she went and she found a guy, a white guy, of course, that is what she was specifically after. It was very specific, a white guy. And I don't know the reason why, because for me, when you look at Jamie and Nikki, you find that Nikki was never dating white men. She ever in her life, even her friends were shocked that she even accepted Jamie into her life. She was always ever dating black men. It just happened by chance. She didn't go sought after it. She was not like even like having a fattest fetish, or even like I have to have a white man. It just happened to have happened to her. Like she met Jamie and it happened the way it happened. With her, I don't feel like, and again the hype, the thing, what I feel again is like why can't it just be a relationship just like any other relationship? Like, why does it have to be interracial, like something wow factor about it? Because I know this is the reason why we flock into their channels and watch their channels like religiously, because we find something wow about it, a wow compared to people who are actually dating same ethnicity, you know. And she was just saying, because of course in her video she had a lot of bashing. Men and women, or people were actually bashing her, and she said, "Guys, a lot of people saying to me that I am a self-hater, that I went to only look for a white man. I didn't go to look for a white man. I found him by a chance, because I was never even dating a white man to start with." And people like me who actually closed their completely, they said only, now, well, I'm open to date anybody who loves me. But now, because I was there already with a white man, it's not something that I go sorting after as much. I don't look at them and go like, wow, I want to have him. Like, it's not something that it's something that I've actually changed my mind a little bit. I've changed my mind. It's not like I don't really just have to date a white man, you know. I don't really just have to. But then when you look at people like Rachel Otieno, like the Henrik and Rachel, when she was saying, you know, she had a vision board, and how she mentioned and how she specifically said that she wanted a white man with blue eyes, blonde, and that is what you get. And the girls, I tell you, she was like, "Women, I tell you, go for what you want. If that is what you want, mention it, put it in your vision board." She even put in her vision board a mixed baby. That is what she wanted. And well, as it is, that is what she got, because that is what she specifically went, and that is what she wanted. And I feel like there is a hype, and I do not, honestly, I don't know why. Maybe it's because I was in there and I was already in that. For me, in that relationship, like in the interracial relationship, I was in love, obviously, and it was beautiful. At first, we just parted ways because it was never meant to be. We just decided, both of us, to part ways for reasons, a lot of reasons that you guys have spoken in some of my videos, and especially when the ghost doesn't match. But then, guys, I say I'm not saying this because I feel like mine didn't work and theirs work. But guys, since I've been there, you know, done that, been there, and I know how it feels to be in one, I do not even find the reason or the need to go flocking into the interracial relationship channels to watch them. Even now, forget even when the I don't watch interracial relationship anymore because it just doesn't rub me the right way. Having in mind that I was in that mind space where I was feeling like I wanted it so bad, like I went into this relationship, into this interracial relationship couple websites, and I was just loathing and wishing, and like I longed for this, and this is what I wanted, just like most of the women who actually sit through these videos and actually watch this family religiously. What is the reason why they do it? It's because of the fantasy. They are really, we because I was there, we fantasize over this is what we want for our own selves. And and now, because I feel like I don't just have to date a white man in specific. I can open my horizons. I don't find the reason to actually go there. And like, you would never, I used to watch Jamie and Nikki religiously, honestly, religiously. And now if I go there, I'm like, I don't even go there. It didn't give me, I don't unsubscribe to them. And this video is not to make other people unsubscribe or whatever. Go support your girl. She's beautiful and she's everything, she's a nice woman and all. But just my opinion regarding this, I feel like us black women, it's not about self-hate. I didn't say it's self-hate, but there is a little bit of our mentality, the way we have put our mentality, the way we think regarding white men, regarding, like, if I am not, like, I'm by myself in the supermarket, I'm gonna be treated like shit as compared to when I go there with a white man. Like, everyone is looking at me like, dang, she lucky woman, look at how much shopping they got, look at how he loves her, look at how he hold her, look at how he, like, I just don't get it. I was there, and the looks I got, or the way people acted, or the way people treated me, made me feel like, why can't I be treated the way I am? Even if I'm alone the way I am, why can't I be treated with respect? Why does it have to be me having somebody to have a high status, or even to feel like I'm a person in the community? Why? This is what I don't understand. And for most women who might feel like I disagree with me, you are in denial, and you know it, because I have been there, and I know exactly how our brain works as black women. We don't even want anybody to say otherwise, because we feel like we are right, and this is how we should think, and this is how we should put our minds. It's almost like it's crazy. But just to let you guys know that this video was not to bash anybody. This video was just to think about it, like, how many people be commenting on those channels, and how many people were coming to me and inboxing me and asking me exactly how did I meet this man, and how I don't understand the reason why. That is why I made this video. And anyway, guys, if a keyboard warrior comes and start commenting shit on my I will delete it. I will delete it. I ain't got no time for you. Keyboard warriors, be ready. You put your time into commenting, I put my time into deleting. I'm finally a manager of a page. I manage this page, for your information. I manage this page. It's my page. So I take whatever comments. If you insult me in your comment, just know it's gonna be gone. Anyway, guys, it was nice having a chat with you. And guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me again and for watching this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up as usual. And even if you give it a thumbs down, I will actually think that the thumbs down is a download button. You clicked download. You will like my video so much that you chose to download it. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope to see you guys in my next video. We are almost at 4,000. Let's make it happen. I'll see you in my next one. Have a lovely day. Bye.